Okay, I'm going to show you a video tutorial how we're going to get this all set up, but this is the same Raspberry Pi I used months ago. But I'm going to tell you that to all my subscribers out there, but I'm supposed to be moving to that area in a few months from down the road, but not right now, see how it does. But I'm actually, my satellite thing, my no weather radar antenna is still outside either way, but still going to do the same thing, but I have to get a better improvement soon and still do the same thing, but still have everything. But like I told you, I told one of my special friends out there that know exactly what I told them a while back. But yeah, this is actually the town. I'll be near that area, somewhere outside that area, somewhere near there. But this is actually what we're gonna do. That will be like way down the road in a few months, not right now. And you'll be able to notice that in the future soon. And for all those CB guys out there that live in Utah, I wish there was someone out there in the Ogden area. Just tell the if Fumble Mumble is reading this out there on YouTube, yeah, just want to let you know I'm heading to that area about 30 miles outside Knoxville, but I'm also going to still be on those same groups still. But there's actually a group out there you can see. They actually have show and tell. Eastern Tennessee actually has all that, and then probably there's a lot of groups out there. But I'm sorry about that. But I'm saying, like, you know my situation. I need someone who knows all about this. If you guys know about this on the CB radio in Ogden, Utah, I'm out of North Ogden, like I told you guys we talked about, and that's what I'm saying. But yeah, but I might have a big rig soon in the future soon when I get there. Who knows? I might have a big tower soon or something like that, or either way. But don't worry, either way, my equipment is still in good shape. But I'd like to find someone who can help me out with my Ranger radio to get it repaired. That would be quite nice. The 2950 I actually have, the original one that came out years that I got back a while back in 2020 for a good deal. But my other ones still work quite good. But my Ranger is the one I'd like to get it fixed, get the caps fixed and all that, and get everything going and all that stuff, and the display running. So right now we're doing something on the Raspberry Pi. I have a few of these Raspberry Pi 3s, and yeah, this is actually one from Chili TV I got a while back until they got rid of the service back several months ago when the pandemic happened during COVID-19. So I got one of these devices for free, and I have a second Raspberry Pi I bought for myself for like $25, which you can get them on eBay and Amazon, and they will work fine. But I wish I could get the better LNA type filters on it, but I actually know which one might be able to work. This will actually give me better pictures where I'm going to be going in this area. Instead, North Ogden is like 5,000 feet, but in this area, part of Tennessee will be at least 800 feet. But it'll be a little better reception, who knows. I'm going to be putting in the coordinates and show you how to do this. So you got to do, like on this guy's description, I'll link this in here when I have some time, which I have here. We'll put it on YouTube a little bit later, and I'll give you the link description how you set up this NOAA website. But the only problem with this one, when you download the program, you have to go with the link where it actually goes. It's actually a copycat site they actually have. So we're going to type in predict, and we're going to set the coordinates for the GPS and all that stuff. And let me see, we're going to do that. Let me click on it. There we go. Predict. You type in predict. I'll show you the description how you do it. You guys can see it right here. And this is how you set up the GPS coordinates of your area. You just have to look at the nearest town where you live in, or nearest city. And usually that's my nearest city. I'll be in that area. You can do either way. It depends on your area. If you live in an area near that city, or in one of the cities, it actually works that way. And when you go look at the GPS coordinates, I'll show you how to do it. I'm not going to be inside the town. I'll be way outside that area, somewhere near there. You know how that is. But might be able to have some CB locals in that area. If anyone's out there in that area in that part of the world, Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, give me a shout to Foxman362 when you get a chance. But here, I'll show you how this works. Predict, and just hit anytime to continue. G option is actually predict the main menu. I'll just hit the G. This is it. And then now I'm going to block that coordinates out. The way you get these coordinates here. No. Let me escape out of this. This is not the right way. Let me see if tab works. No. Let me close that out. We'll have to try this again. I'm going to reopen it again. I'm actually doing this on my newer Mac. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to do this, predict. And we're going to do that right away. Alright, let me see if I can get enter. That's what we're going to do. This is actually look up the decimal and that. I'm going to do DMS or decimal. This one's actually this one right here you want to do. And the way you go get this coordinates, go to any of your nearest city and type in your Wikipedia and you'll find it. And if you live near that area, it doesn't matter. It might be a few degrees off your altitude. It doesn't matter. It's going to be pretty quite close no matter what. And this is how you do it. And you do this. And the way you get this, the way you want to type in your coordinates is go to here, your Wikipedia thing. And this is how you do it. You click it here. And it'll take you in a few seconds. And what you want for decimal or DMS, the decimal is you want this. Usually that will go for that. I'm going to put that in there for 35 degrees north, 84 degrees west. That's what I'm saying. And that's longitude. That's longitude and latitude, what it is. We're actually looking at pretty position almost near Las Vegas, Nevada. That's on the coordinates there. And it's going to be lined up between Spain. So if you got a lot of skippers from those CB radios or your weather satellites, usually your weather satellites will probably come from the north like this. Probably scan between Cuba and Haiti. Probably between Havana and Cuba. And probably down to Argentina probably. It's really a good position for a lot of skippers that live in this area. If you guys got a lot of good condition CB and ham, if you point to South America, you might bounce off to Australia, or you might bounce off the Pacific, or you might bounce off this direction. Who knows? But the chances are pretty quite good. So we'd be on the almost near Eastern Canada. But I'm going to look at this right now. We're going to put in we can put one of these in, decimals, it'll actually work. The decimal is probably your best choice, or one of them, just doesn't matter. So we're going to put that coordinates in right now. Let's see if that will work. I'm going to go back to the pi. And the way you do this, just put it in one of your next text files either way. Alright, I'm going to put 35 degrees. Shoot. Go back to here. Let me see, is it 35 degrees or 34? Let me look at it again. It's 35, okay. 92, 86, 11. Let me look at that. 92 dot back. 92. Is that right? I'm trying to look at this, make sure everything's good. 92, 86, 11. Usually will be quite good. 86. But you could do either format that will work. 86. 11. That's usually quite right. And usually for yourself is negative. Degrees north is at 11. Usually that's probably north. If you're in north, it has to be minus. Okay. Then you type in this other one. This is your station longitude. It's actually longitude is the long degree lines, or usually what it is. Longitude would be minus 84, so you type that in there. 8455 8333. So we'll do that. Usually right on that position. And go back again to pi. That's what I'm saying. It'll be, what is it? Right thing. Yeah, 80 minus 84. I'm going to put that in there. Dot. We'll see if this is going to work in a couple months from now. We'll know if we made a mistake on that. We'll go back to do it again. It's not hard to do. But that's what I'm saying. 55. Alright. And then what I'm going to do. Should go back. Go back again. It's going to take a few seconds, but give it time, people. You just want to enjoy this. And I haven't tried the sound on this thing yet. Let me go look at that. 5, 8, 33. 8, 33. See how that works. Go back. 8, 33. Okay. Then the altitude will be 800 something. Let me take a look. Altitude is 244 millimeters. It's actually international code. You see that? Shoot. Let's do this. 244 millimeters. That's about 800 feet altitude. Yeah. See if it works. Okay, and we'll see that will work. 84, 55, 58. We gotta confirm the numbers, right? Make sure we confirmed it. Because you don't want to mess this up anymore. You can't hurt this thing, but everything looks quite right. With decimals, it should be able to work. Alright, looking quite good. Let me go look. 611. What the frick is this? 9286, 611. That's right. That's right. Gotta make sure everything's quite good. That's right. That's right. Gotta confirm it, alright? So let's hit it. And that's not gonna work in a couple of months right now. Go back. Return. There we go. Now we're gonna be able to see it. It's looking quite good. Alright. Well, we'll see if it's going to work in a few months, but it's going to be okay. We don't care what call sign is. I'm just going to do that. It should be able to work because it's the way we're going to do it. And we're going to look at ATG. ATG. I'm going to go / weather. Let's clear this up right now. / clear. Clear. There we go. Let's put on CD home. Okay. Did that. CD. I'm going to close this out in a second because this thing is just kind of crazy. I'm going to reopen it back in. The way you do this is going to be much easier to do. Okay, ATG. I think it's ATQ. Let me see if that works. There we go. This actually looks at the latest satellites. And we can actually look at I had the satellite coordinates before. I'm going to look at schedule all. Do this. And brick. So we actually got done with this tutorial soon, and we're going to be jumping out here. See if this is going to work, because I actually found this out. .sh. That's going to work. Nope. Did I spell that wrong? No, I spelled that right. I think I did. We'll just have to select home and weather. Let's go look at here. But I'm sorry, but yeah, we did this pretty quite good, people. We're doing good on everything. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while to predict this weather satellite system. It's going to work pretty good once it does. Everything's going to work very good once I get it all scheduled. Once you put it in the coordinates, you'll be alright. You can do all that. I quite do what I do. I'm going to pause this video for a while and be right back in a couple of minutes, okay? Okay, that actually is the best thing to work. And everything looks pretty quite good. So the way you do command lines. When you do this, you can also use the arrow keys. They don't work. Just hit tab works. No. This is the way you set the whole thing. ATG is good. I actually went inside the cron tab and wanted to mess with that stuff. I'm not going to mess with these files. .atgq. That's how you find out the satellites. That's how you do it. This will tell you the time when it's going to fly over. Most of these things are not going to work at this time. And the way you check on satellites and stuff just go to your regular file with the way you want to create it. See what's in my download. Usually it's in there, but you can do all your settings. This actually gives you the best settings in the world. Good thing I put it in here a while back. And it's all the settings you can do. Everything is good. We don't even know what the rate this thing could be 40K either way. So I can tell you what's going on with the systems. You can also modify it by here. Everything looks good, no 15. Those are actually all satellites around the world. That. You can always modify it the way I go to predict. And this is your prediction. You can open it here, look at it. That's right. That's exactly right. Yep. That's your coordinates and all that. Let's go to your home and hi. Home's actually here. Hi will be your weather. Jump in here. And you can set everything you want. These are all my files. I set 34K for each picture file. Test. You always make a backup copy of what it is. Predict is probably the one you make. That's actually you put new and old. The new ones are actually all different Ks. And you just copy this see and receive and it won't hurt that much. That's why I make copies of that for backups. In case each one doesn't work. This is actually, what file is it under? Receive and process satellite. That's where you go in here. You gotta go in there and the Coral tab. Mostly you can do it with this. And open it with the text editor. And you can see what's going on. Usually it shows you everything that's in the system. But you have to use Coral tab to do that. Usually this one's set to 38K right there, right on the top. And usually that's the best way to do it. And you can change your rate to that. So you don't have to save nothing. So it's pretty good, we're looking good. And one day you can get your satellite to fly. And the way you get your satellite to fly, we do go back to your weather data, you go back to your home folder. You go to your weather satellite. And you check the picture, usually will go, it'll actually look like something like this. Like I can show you some few ones that look good. Like NOAA 19, I could actually see the last time I did one was back in June 5th, 2020. That was the last time I had decent, or it was actually what day this one was. It'll tell me. The last time I did was actually January 20th, but this was the last image I did back a few months ago. And this will actually click open it up. You'll see an image view like this. And you can zoom up all this stuff the way it looks like. I don't know how big that is. We'll look at it. Different screens look different the way they look. Yeah, this could be over Mexico, South America. Yeah, this is usually from Tijuana, Mexico. You can see out of places like that. Most of it's California coast. Sometimes you get images like that. So it actually shows you what the radars in the United States were. Back in June is the last time I ran this guy. In June 5th, 2020. These were actually the best images I get of the West Coast. You can see the clouds and everything. And that's what we do. And that's actually what it looks like. California's down there. This is probably Mexico. That's the Great Salt Lake up there with that little lake up there. That's an area. And that's it. And you see the radar. So you'll get these kind of radars, but I have to get better quality images. So I set this for in case when we start moving this area, like I told you. Also, I will link the guy's website, how you can get this stuff set up. I'll link his video in here in the description, and you'll be able to learn how to set it all up. So you have a good week this week. Have a great Sunday evening. This is Foxman362. We'll probably be doing some more of this stuff in the future soon when we get everything set up, when things get settled right. I hope everybody had a great New Year during a few days ago. I know it wasn't all that good for me. 2020 was rough, and 2021 is even more rougher for me. I don't know what's going to happen for the world, but yeah, I'll be able to do some more videos soon on phone farming, cryptocurrencies, you name it. And if anybody wants to get into that Bitcoin world, just let me know. I'll put a setup for anything you want on a donation if you want to do that soon. For like if anybody wants to donate me some cryptocurrencies like Litecoins or Bitcoin, just let me know or something like that. Or either way, but I'll probably do that sometime. But not right now. But rate and comment my video and stuff. And just wanted to show you this. I did this back last year in 2019. And I did this in 2020 when I ran this weather satellite, but I have different images of different storms. We'll probably do some photo things later on. We'll show you about that when we have a chance. So I hope this one, and I set up to a new location in a few months from now, we'll be able to see if we get to radar images. And before I do that, I'll probably buy the LNA and all those things like the NOAA and all that stuff what people told me to go get. And give it a try. See if we can try it on the umbrella antenna like I did. And probably build a better QTS antenna soon. I'll have to find the easiest way I could get something built. Or buy one, who knows. But we'll be able to get it set up in a few months to see what happens. We'll get to scan the areas, what we sound like the airports. You might be able to hear some TV stations out of Knoxville, who knows, on the scanner. You know my SDR is actually a modified one. Not SDR. Yeah, that's right. SDR. So you have a great week this week, and I'll catch you later and get the next video out there sometime this week or soon. And hope you guys can check out some of my phone farm videos and other videos on this channel. And I'll bring out some more videos when I get something out there. Catch you a little bit later. I'll be right, and have a good weekend this week.